Is Dion Flores, and I'm a PhD candidate in community music here at Wilfrid Laurier University, and the founder, executive, and artistic director of the Kitchener-Waterloo Center for Filipino-Canadian Music, Language, and Culture, also known as KW Centro, Centro being the Tagalog word for center. As you've heard today, fire in many cultures may represent change and rebirth. As with the phoenix, bursting into flames, signifying the death of one life and the spawning of another in its ashes. I'd like to share with you a story of change, fire, and rebirth in the Filipino-Canadian narrative. Like many Filipinos today, my parents came to Canada in the 1980s. They left the Philippines in search of better wages and better life prospects for our family. After years of hard work, they accomplished many life goals. However, they arrived on stolen land. Land that was cared for by the indigenous peoples of Turtle Island since time immemorial. For new Filipino Canadians today, though we are escaping the fire and chaos in our home country, we are participating in and benefiting from the imperial institution of settler colonialism. This afternoon, we, through our sharing of story and song, desire to bring attention to the parallel experiences of colonization of the indigenous communities of Turtle Island and Filipino Canadians. The Spanish first arrived in the Philippine archipelago in 1521, stayed for 330 years, completely obliterated our indigenous heritage, only to be given to the Americans for another 43 years, and then occupied by the Japanese. So we've been through a lot. And our culture today is virtually unchanged. When you hear our song in a moment, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's like 1970s folk music. But where is that sound that was lost in 1521? We are seeking truth and reconciliation with this land's original caretakers and inhabitants to seek to dialogue about pathways to respectfully coexist on this land with engaged awareness, uplifting one another's communities, and addressing the real forces that keep us divided, namely white supremacy and the historical and ongoing legacy of colonization. In a moment, you'll hear from members of KW Central's adult choir, the Filipino Community Singing Group. This group meets weekly and explores classic and contemporary Filipino repertoire. Today, we will sing for you Masdan mo ang Kapaligiran, meaning look at your surroundings, by renowned 1970s folk music group, Asin, meaning salt in Tagalog. They are an environmentalist group who sing and speak about pollution, corruption, and children being the future of society. The first verse of the song translated is as follows. Do you notice anything in your surroundings? Because the air is dirty as well as our rivers. Progress is not bad, and we have come a long way. But look at the water in the sea. It used to be blue, now it's black. The dirt we spread in the air, let's not reach for heaven, so that even if we pass away, we can taste fresh air in heaven. We hope you enjoy our performance.